Hello and welcome back to Tharek Plays Blood Bowl 2, and today with our humans. As you can see, we are missing one player. We don't have our kicker today, but aside from that, everybody is there and healthy, and things are looking good, so we can just jump into the episode. And let's see how long it'll take. 2 minutes, so yeah, see you in a moment. And there we go. So 1330 High Elves. They will get inducements against us. 210,000, something like that. And let's see what their team looks like. It's High Elf, so they start really slow, and they won't have a lot of skills yet, as we can see. So we've got a cheerleader and a coach assistant, 2 rerolls, a leader, dauntless, mighty blow tackle, that's good, a strip baller, a dodge guy, a guard guy, and another dodge guy. Okay, seems reasonable. I am expecting a wizard and a babe. How many players did he have again? 12? Something like that. Of course, it never loads quickly when I wanted to there. Yep, 12 players, so same as we do right now. We do see the wizard. And that leaves him with 60k, which will most likely result in either a bribe or a babe. The bribe only, of course, if he spends 40k of his own money, but he does have 150k, so it's possible. But he doesn't go for it, so it's okay. The wizard isn't really good, of course, but we'll see. So High Elves. They start off pretty weak compared to some of the other elves, just because they do not have a whole lot of starting skills. They make up for it with their armor, pretty much. That's the big selling point on the team, or one of the big selling points, is that they have the best armor of all the elf teams. Aside from their catchers, everybody is armor value 8, and he has only one. No, he doesn't have a single catcher so far, I think. Yeah, so he's slower than I am, actually. So on a High Elf team, you've got movement 6 on the linemen, you've got movement 7 on the blitzers, and then you've got movement 8 on the catchers, and you can have up to 4 catchers and 2 blitzers, and 2 throwers. The rest are linemen. But he only has his 2 blitzers, both of which are movement 7, of course. But my blitzers also all are movement 7 as well as the catchers movement 8. So surprisingly enough, I'm faster than the elves. Not by much, but it might be enough. He also has 2 dodge players that we could potentially get with Zasha here, who has tackle. Also, the dodge diving tackle from Mark here will be kind of nice, I assume. Okay, so that setup is already a decent indicator. It's a very defensive, of course. So let me see what we want to do here and how we want to approach this. So I think I do want my catcher on the pitch. Since I am receiving, we should do that. But everything aside from that is a bit of a question right now. So let's see, we can block this. No, yeah, we can bring these guys over to here. Okay, do I want to close these down more? So this would be very lopsided. Do I really want to set up like this, or do we want to maybe do something like this rather? So I can block him. No, I need to switch these two, I think. Yeah, so I can blitz this to here. We can blitz... No, we can... Now I need to block him over to this side, and then I can keep going diagonally. Yeah, that works. Okay. So let's put these out onto the side one further, just in case of a blitz. Well, not sure how much that would do, actually, but we'll be okay with this. Let's see. And I didn't bring my dirty player into the middle. That's okay. Nice, we get an extra reroll. Oh, and, oh, our catcher caught the ball right away. Okay, that works. I can work with that. Let's possibly not move him, but we'll check in a moment. So let's dart our blocks. We do have 5 rerolls. I probably should also go down to 2 rerolls with this team. That seems just a bit safer in some areas. Let's see. We have this one. Good. And I'm going to keep them next to us. Oh, come on. There we go. 1 KO. He does have a bait, but it's a helpful start. Going to give us what do we need there. Let's see about you then. Okay, good. And the good thing here is the diving tackle, of course. So I am going to follow. And we are going to keep this in and see what it'll get us. So next, I'd like to remove this lineman. For that, we are going to use Zasha, but I am not going to follow with him because it would just lead to us getting blocked back. And yeah, I also blocked in a way that now he's gonna block us back there, but that's okay. So we're gonna leave it like this. And I do need to be a tad careful about what we can do here, but for now it'll do. And where do I want to be? So we have all of these. I think he could go fireball crazy on all of this, so I think we're gonna, yeah, sure, let's move the ogre up to here. That keeps him safe, basically. And I'm just trying to, well, do I maybe want to go all the way up in there as well? We could start with these. So first of all, the dirty player up to here. Just to force him to either blitz me here or knock me down. And then the second one can go to here, which should have a similar effect. We could still move him and go over to this side. And maybe I do want to do that. That could be worth it. Let's go to here. Move him at least a little bit. So this guy's there. We have these guys here. Nah, the fireball would get very tempting. I'm gonna leave him there. That's okay. We can work with that. Okay, last time with the humans, I did not have my ogre. Now we have him back, so that's nice. And let's hope that he will do something good here. But I feel like I've made myself a good setup here. So first of all, we've KO'd 1 player, we've knocked down the other 2. This one can dodge. No, none of them can dodge away easily right now. He's got diving tackle next to him, and he can only dodge into 1 tackle zone right here. All the other ones are even worse. Oh, goes for the block, gets it. I put him there so that he might not want to follow, but yep, okay, that's also what we get. Also, the downfall of this setup, of course, is, as I think mentioned last time on the last video with the orcs, is that he's giving me a lot of room. Basically, so I could go all the way up there and pressure him and build up a little bit of a spearhead over on this side. And we're fast enough that we can react to that stuff. And I'm faster than he is right now since he doesn't have catchers yet. And all of that could be pretty helpful because he's just gonna scream. But he's still giving me room to work with. No? Well, oh, he rolled the 5. I'm not sure if he's aware of the diving tackle or not. I've certainly overlooked it from time to time, but that was a dodge that he thought he should do before blitzing because it would be safer, maybe? At least that's what it felt like on his part. Oh, he KO'd the ogre. Come on. That's bad. Sorry. Yep, so there goes my big advantage. But he is going for all the interesting dodges, and I hope that he will fade at least some. But he's playing it safe. He's playing it slow and steady, and that's what you should do there. He's not committing to a side yet. He's waiting to see where I go. He's giving me more room in the process, but he removed the ogre as well. And then he also managed all of his dodges. So that one down here, by the way, was a 4+, and he just rolled a 5, which is why that worked. And then he rolled 2 6s here. So, isn't that lovely? Yeah, I don't know. How do we do this best? We probably... I still need to remove the valuable players, and one of the valuable players here is this one. I still can't really follow with the piling on, I feel like, but that's okay. So let's put him over there and stay. Come on. There we go. At least a stun. But we got another KO. Okay, so we've got our player advantage back, even though we're missing the ogre, which is a bit of a bummer. That's still pretty good here. I'm not gonna complain. Let's see, he's letting the time around. I'm not sure if he's maybe writing something or why he's doing that. So I can still move. I think... yeah, we want to keep him mobile as much as possible. No, yeah, you're gonna go up here. This does look a bit weird, but should work out somewhat okay. I hope. I assume. Okay, let's see. What do we do here? We do need to save ourselves into this. So I'm not really moving forward much so far, but I need to... but I'm trying to create a position here where he can't really hit me very well. Yeah, so if he blocks here, he could just run through the middle, and that we obviously don't want. Considering if I need to put my Garter back here or not, it's probably the safe choice to bring him back here with us. We are putting ourselves into a corner though, so that's something to consider. But we'll see. I could also just move this guy through and see if he follows him, but I doubt that he would. So let's actually just build upon on this. Go for the 2 spacing and make sure that these guys can't come in here, but he will move them back towards his own defense. But I've got players up to the midsection here that we can use to go this way with, if need be. So he's just putting himself next to our thrower. Is he? Oh, he's gonna blitz the thrower. So that's a double, by the way. The mighty blow on the blitzer here. They do not naturally have strength access, but it's a good roll, especially on the first skill. You can already start building him towards a more killer route than a marker route, for example. So what we're doing here, that's more of the marking system with diving tackle. And he's putting ourselves next to, or he's putting himself next to us, but that just means he gets a 2 die here. At least I have block dodge while he has nothing, so I hope that he will not roll the POW. And these positions could be dangerous for him if I want to actually end up surfing him, which we could potentially, but he is going pretty heavily against that right now. We will see. He's doing a good job right now. He's screening well. There's a lot in there. Okay, he goes for a different player. Good. Good to know for us, definitely. That's helpful, and it does give us another block here. Although it's not a guard block yet, so I do need an assist. But this is a very big commitment. And he's pulling everybody in there. Yep. Nice. Okay, that we can work with. We can try to block them out on this side. Oh, don't go there, please. I need to commit another player if you do that. I want to block this guy down. Just don't, please. Come on. Be a nice person. Yeah, I don't know what he's going for right now. What are you waiting for? What are you thinking about? So I think he's a bit worried to put himself next to this guy, and I don't know. Not really, though. It's not like he's particularly strong. So now with that, this is the only assist that we need to make this happen. And this is a 1-die right now, unfortunately. So I'm going to use the agility for this one. This block is just still the most important thing, basically. Good enough. Come on. Okay, I did not get through the armor, or I would probably, or possibly at least, pile on. Let's do this one. Good, that one was important to get the knockdown on. And I think I'm even gonna follow. It's a bit risky because we might get blocked back here, but it's still a good position, and I want to end up blitzing right here as well. Which could lead to trouble, but we'll see. Because if I don't knock him down now, it will lead to us getting, or having to use a GFI, but it worked. Come on. Oh, nice. Another KO. Still not a single injury, which would be infinitely better. But 3 KOs in 3 turns is still a reasonably good result, I'd say. And I do have a whole lot of rerolls, don't I? So I'm gonna take the 1-die here. Yeah, he's just gonna go all the way back here. We are making forward progress, not a lot, but we're making some. And that could be good enough. So we have these guys back here. I'm gonna start with him, actually, since this guy's dodge, and this one doesn't. Let's see about our 1-die. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll those, or that, thank you. And everything we do here is gonna be helpful. I'm gonna stay and not follow. Not sure if that's the right call or not. Good stun, though. And I don't think I will block this one. I would need a POW. You know what? Actually, it's fine to go for this one. Yep, and even the push is good enough by me. I'm not gonna follow because I'm gonna get served if I do. Or I could end up getting served. They do have this 3 spacing here that I'm not a fan of, but if I had followed, he would have just blocked me with this blitzer, possibly. And now this guy is out of position quite a bit. Even he's very far away. Wow, he went for the 3 fireball. Stun. So he stunned 2. He hit them all, first of all, which is amazing. There's a 50% chance per player for that to work. But this also means I thought he would not go for it. Ah, crap. Yeah, and now he gets the knockdown. We would have needed for him to get a push here. This is still okay, because he can't run through this. So he needs to run past this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He will pick up the ball, which is horrible. So there's a good chance he's going to run away with the ball now. If I were him, I would move everybody else first, then pick up the ball and throw it down the pitch. Because that way I will not be able to reach it. Yeah, I underestimated his willingness to use the wizard this early. You usually don't see that. And he could only hit 3. But it was enough for him to attempt it, so that's a bummer. And he got an extremely high value wizard out of that. Yeah, and that's no good, because these were the ones that could hunt the ball, and now he's effectively shut them out. Wow, he's 2 players down, he's pulling a good play off. Ah, crap. And everybody here is in contact with somebody, so I can't even blitz. Oh, he fell down. Okay, so he's down to 1 reroll at least, so this cost him. No, he's down to 2 oh, he has a leader. Yeah, okay. Ah, crud. Okay, none of this is good. It's not over yet, since I have dodge on him, plus diving tackle, he's agility 4. We can set up a block here. And we will. But it does come with its set of issues. Let's call it that. So you need to be right there. Yeah, this is pretty horrible. We can go for this block. It's a 2-die. That'll do us some good. I'm not gonna follow in this case. Come on. Yet another KO that is meaningless right now. It's not in a position where it would actually cover anything decent. Just 1 or 2 injuries. would be all we need. Okay, let's go to here. I need to make sure if I'm able to get to the ball now that he can't do much. So we could just block this so that these two don't have to dodge. But that means no picking up the ball if we knock him down. Not necessarily. I think it could still work out, so let's see. Yep, there's the push that we needed. Well, at least needed. 1, 2. The issue is I need to blitz with a thrower here if I am to pick up the ball afterwards. No, I'm gonna use the blitzer. It's less safe to pick up the ball, but he's got dodge, and there's the tackle guy. So this is probably the right call. I hope so. I'm really not sure. Yeah, and I have to blitz at a weird angle as well. Yeah, I screwed this up. Should I? No, we're gonna take the GFI blitz. It's not good. He's probably gonna get away with it. Yep, and I rolled a 1. I screwed this up. I shouldn't have done it like this. That wasn't good. Okay, we made the second GFI and we knock him down, so at least the ball's loose again. I'm gonna follow. And it scatters right upstairs towards his guy. So I'm gonna take this last GFI as well, just so that he can't just dodge past this. Oh, this is so risky. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the 1 die. A push is a push is a push. So we'll push him closer. I was considering dodging as well, but that would have been worse. Yeah, this is... The wizard was still risky. Well, no, not... Well, a little bit, as always. It's a chance item, but it's a good chance item. But the fireball is the less reliable of the one, and it was very reliable for him. That was great value. The 3 knockdowns on 3 hits, 2 of which were stuns. I can probably be happy that it didn't lead to anything worse than stuns. Could have KO'd or injured us as well. Yeah, I do hope this does not work for him. Once again, I think our positioning at least will help to keep us in the match here. If he's able to pick it up and run away with it, or pass it away, then we're in trouble. But for that, he would need to use, I assume, this guy first to dodge him somewhere, and that could fail. Yeah. We'll see. That scatter was just unfortunate. But we're making it complicated for him, at least. And I'm sandwiching as many units as we can for difficult dodges. No diving tackle on him. That's what I wanted to achieve, but we just couldn't get to. Let's see, he dodges and picks up the ball, but what next? Oh, yes, please. Is he? I think he's still not aware of the diving tackle. And he makes another 5, come on! This is what I call a little bit of... No. Is he gonna do it again? No, okay. But this is... He dodged past the diving tackler twice already. And he hasn't rolled anything below a 5, so he's always good. Yeah, and now he's setting himself up a defense. None of this is good for me by any means. So this guy... Oh boy. Okay, let's see. We've got Thomas. I hate these quite a bit right now. We do need to make this block first, possibly. Let's see. There we go, another one. Good guard hit, and I need to assume that down there is gonna work somehow. So this would free up some players. We could do this blitz, which is where I ultimately want to be, I think. Yeah, we're gonna risk it right now. I know that he hasn't stood up yet. I want to see about this block first, but we need to do this first. Ah, come on. Again? Oh boy. At least we're still getting the knockdowns right now, which is the important thing. So I'm gonna push him, unfortunately, down here, because it's the best chance of that. Okay, nice. There we go, and that's the important player with an injury. Please just a badly hurt, though. So, nope, he's gonna apple him. Is he gonna be back? Nope, MNG, so he's still out. That's good. So this is taken care of. Next we have these jokers. So you... Okay, we need to get this guy out of the way first. He's not in a good position to pick up the ball, so we're gonna block with him. That's what I wanted to find out. Good. Oh, wow. Damn, so that was some awesome value. Okay, we can get down to the ball, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to pick it up this turn. And he's taking it with humor. This is, to be fair, last time he knocked out some lizards, so that's... I like that attitude. Just simple as that. So, the question is, do I either want to pick up the ball? No, this actually works like this. So I can try to pick up the ball. These guys are in a bad position to dodge. It's very difficult for him. I would like to block up here, but we need to cover the ball. That's just more important. And I'm going to try to pick it up, and hopefully it'll work. Come on, Mark. Don't leave me hanging here. Okay, awesome. We got the ball, so I can go... Yeah, just there for now. We need to move fast now. But we've regained the ball, and that's all that counts right now. Turnover, but okay. Not too bad. And we've injured 2, and we've KO'd 4 in 5 turns. That's pretty nuts. So that'll help. Oh yeah, okay, he actually has a decent dodge, but nope, he can go all the way. So it's 2/2 plus dodges for this guy, and he does have the dodge reroll. Okay, goes for the 1 dice blitz on the catcher, which means he at least can't hit Mark. He will put himself next to to us, so that I have to blitz him away. But that's no issue. I could also just block him away, but I'd much rather blitz to make sure that we definitely get him. And then Mark can get some SPP as well, which is lovely. He can use them. Yeah, Stefan is the one that I would like to level up next, just so that I can possibly get a Mighty Blow or something like that. Oh, he got the 1 die against the Garter. That's a bummer. That's what we didn't necessarily want to see there. Doesn't mean it's not gonna happen, of course. So let's see, where do you go with this guy? Is he putting himself next to me, or is he gonna go back? Okay, he is going back. Which, unfortunately, is, I believe, the better and correct choice, since it will allow him to protect against me for a longer time. So first of all, these guys need to stand up. I should live what I preach, and that is, yep, that's the way to say that. Just have your priorities straight. That's what we need here, always, and that's what we do not quite get sometimes. So question is, if this guy follows, or this guy could potentially put himself into a scoring range, but we also want to move up this way. We can get pretty far. I think I'm going to risk it and move him up. I'm going to maybe leave one of the linemen behind here. Okay, let's see. We've got these guys. So if I go to here, can I get a cage closed? Possibly. Looks like it. Yeah, well, I won't be able to go for the corner in the back left here, but I think that should be more or less okay. Okay, we'll do these. And the last one is gonna go here instead. Just because if I extend here, he can go up to here and get an easy dodge and still blitz us in from behind, which now he can't. Oh, I actually can close this down completely, so we probably want to do that. So let's move him up after all. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore the guy down there. I think since we're building this safe cage construction, we can ignore him. Yeah, let's just close this down. I could have gone to here. But let's just close down the cage, make it even. Nope, don't want to dodge. I would like to block, please. Oh, double skulls. You know what? I'm gonna do this here once. It does put me down to 1 reroll, unfortunately, but that's okay. It still takes care of a lot of over this, and I don't anticipate us needing a lot more rerolls, so we can afford to go for these. Yeah, that's pretty much the only. Oh wow, he goes for it right away. That's a surprise. Did not think he would do that. Okay, let's get moving. So I will score in turn 8, and I do not think we will see a 1-turn touchdown. With movement 7, it's not impossible. It's possible with movement 6, I think, even. But for one, not with the amount of players that he has. If he gets them all back up again, it might work out. But a catcher would make that much more achievable and doable, and he just doesn't have that right now. Okay, we're gonna... I can't even blitz. Well, I could blitz over here with Mighty Blow. Yeah, let's actually do that. Bring these up to here. The Mighty Blow is still just... It's a better blitz, so might as well go for it. Not literally, of course, and I'm still only going to push. We have another block over there that we can take, so I don't necessarily need to do that. Let's bring him up to here so that he can't pressure me at all. And same right there, so that should do it. And then we can go for this last block, which will do a push with... Yep. And that'll be fine. Yep, let's take that. I don't want to reroll. We could have rerolled, I think, but that's okay. We also could have just taken the both down and accepted that, but I also didn't want to do that. So this is good. Let's see. Does he do anything here? He goes for a 1-die splits, gets a push. I mean, considering how this looked for 2 turns, this is now amazing. The injuries came late, but they came, and this means he will be down to 10 players permanently. Assuming he gets all of his KOs back, otherwise he will be down to fewer, of course. And I am going to take the risk and go for another blitz here, but I'm setting up a 3-die. Just to make sure that with the reroll we can get a very safe blitz here. So now it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which should be enough. There we go. And let's see what we will get. Come on, and here I can now pile on, regardless of what happens, since I'm going to score straight away. Afterwards, there isn't much else I can do. Okay, got another stun, so it's pretty meaningless. And there we go. Nice, so first half is almost done. He does get his own turn 8. And that's, together with the Babe, makes it extremely unlikely that... Oh, my Ogre stays out. Bummer. But that makes it unlikely that all of these guys are going to stay out. He will get another chance on that other guy. So for now, we are just going to present him with some linemen here that he can hit to his heart's content. And then we'll move on to the second half. So far, this has been going good, but we haven't seen him on offense yet. We'll have to see what he can do on offense, and now that the wizard is gone, our team is better developed and overall just better in some areas, I think. If he can bait me into committing too much to one side and then switch over to the other, that might work, but he can't outrun me. At least not that easily. He is more agile, so that's something you always have to say that. So if I say I'm faster than he is, it's in terms of movement, but he's still more agile, which makes movement for him still easier. Dodging is more reliable. He can even risk a bit of a more difficult dodge maybe to get where he needs to go. So even though I'm faster, he makes up for it somewhat with his agility. Just opens up some more pathways for him that are a bit safer to approach than others. Yeah, you do need to put a guy back to kind of go for the ball. What is he doing? I don't quite get why he's abandoning the ball there. Throw a rock for one of my guys. Oh no, well, of course. What am I talking about? It's turn 8, of course he doesn't. Well, vanity pass. So there's still that, but I mean, with that, it's a touchback. So he gets that. The throw a rock is kind of annoying, especially if he doesn't come back. If he comes back, it's meaningless. But if he doesn't, at least one of them needs to come back. I don't even need Robert back, to be honest. If we get the ogre back, the catcher is not going to be on the pitch anyways. Although we maybe want him to, since he's faster and would allow us to mark somebody easier, and he also has block dodge and his tackler is off the pitch. That's another thing. We removed his thrower, so no more leader for him in the second half. And we also removed the mighty blow tackle guy, which was the biggest threat to our own team. So that's kind of lovely. Let's see, he does get his knockdowns into a stun. That's not too bad. And let's see. Oh, is he going to foul? Looks like he's going to foul. It's a risky move, considering where he's standing right now. It's a good foul, but he doesn't have a bribe. And High Elf linemen are, or High Elf players in general, are expensive. Mine are cheaper. So the value here is not very high. And he does get sent off, and I mean, he's a 0 SPP lineman who's dead. Whoop-de-doo. He still gets sent off. So it's an exchange, 1-to-1. Yeah, the saltiest salt. So he removed him permanently, and he removed himself from the match. Oh, nice. Both of the KOs come back. So now I actually get to set up 11 players again. Well, he will be at 9. So this is better for me. He just cost himself a player. Basically, that's what this came down to. And how do I want to set up? We probably want to set up something along these lines. Possibly it's a bit of an aggressive approach, but I want to see, or I think it should work out. No, yeah, okay, I wanted to say, do I have enough players for this? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, this guy definitely needs to be in the back. I'm going to expose my killer to him. I don't think he will go for him, though. Or is he? I just want most of my blitzers in the back since they are fast, but I also don't want to expose the catcher, so he's back there. I mean, he's also fast, just not as useful with blocking here. Yeah, this seems reasonable. Let's go with that and see what he goes with. So since he can't outrun me yet, I feel comfortable in this setup. It's a decent setup because otherwise, for one, he will either have to blitz the sides, which is a 1 dice. Ah, he's giving up. I understand why, but I am not happy with it. It's giving up. At least he's writing about it and talking about it. That's more than 90% of... Oh! Oh! it turning into murder ball because he has no chance. He thinks he has no... Wow, that's a repeat. He thinks he has no chance of winning, so he's going to try to kill my team. I have no issues. So let's let him do his worst. I'm okay with him trying to kill my team. Wow, that's a hefty start. Yeah, he's getting shortchanged so much with this. He's already down to 1 reroll now, and we've just started. I don't like that we've got another touchback here. That's a bummer. I would have liked it for him to be this far back, not having to get the ball right away. I'm still going to use stand firm here. Oh, come on. Wow. What the... So he's got a smashed hip now. Yeah, okay, I've injured 2 of his players, but nothing serious. So first he's fouled one to death, and now he's got the erratic death. He gets the erratic death or kill against the ogre, and I can't even save him. So now my ogre is gonna be movement 3. I don't want to... No, movement 4. Okay, well, I don't want to fire him. Wow, he's making good on that first turn. Damn, that's an issue. Suddenly it's 9 versus 9 again, and my ogre is off the pitch again. He hasn't done a single thing. He's moved once, I think, in the first turn. He's been absent ever since. And that's just not good. And this... Oh, wow. Really? You think you have no way of winning? And... Wait, did he really write that? Just to think of it. At this point, we have a chance to win. Really? He's going to foul again, because we both have a bribe, so that happened as well. And I just do not appreciate that. I mean, if he wants to. It's hopefully gonna hurt his team more than it does mine, but it's unlikely. So at this point in time, we are looking at some potential issues here. Yeah, this is no good. Okay, who do we hit? We probably just wanna make sure that this guy can't get fouled that easily again, which is why I'm going to blitz right here, and that will allow me to chain push a bit if need be. And I obviously do not want to risk piling on here. I'm not crazy. We gotta stun out of this, which is at least okay. And then let's see. So I would like to GFI to get next to him, just to force him to dodge. But that's gonna be a bit difficult. And I'm gonna play a very safe game here, I think. Okay, so I need to move these first. So let's see, we can go this. And that's just to keep him from following. He could go in this direction afterwards, but that's okay right now. Yeah, let's get this going. Let's see about the GFIs. Because if I wouldn't have done that, of course, I fail my first GFI every time. It's the 3rd time in a row that I fail the first GFI. And, of course, now it's a double one. So I don't even get one of my 2 blocks. And this guy is not in a good spot, so he can set up a surf against him if he wants to. And he can also just foul the crap out of my catcher. So none of this is what I wanted to be. That was a horrible a horrible start to the second half. Not good. He almost killed the ogre. He KO'd another lineman. And he got a touchback. And I got a turnover because I rolled a double 1, because why wouldn't I? This is not ideal. What is he doing there? That in itself doesn't help him, and now he's gonna push me down to here, so all of these guys giving assists doesn't really... Oh, he wanted a 3 die. Really? Rerolled it, so he's down to 0 rerolls now. He's really going on all out on the aggressive approach, isn't he? Another armor break, but only a stun this time, so it's not nearly as bad. Now, to be honest, I do not appreciate the rolls. It's not really what I wanted to see. Yeah, oh, is he gonna use his own thrower to foul my catcher? Yeah. Oh boy. So this is a weird match. Of course he got through. His bribe's still around as well. So the issue here is I cannot blitz the ball carrier. It's not possible. We're gonna bring up Mark to here. I still need to be careful because all of this could be a bit of posturing to make me abandon my defenses and then scoring. And I am really not in the mood to allow him that particular tidbit. So we are not gonna allow him that. Ideally. Thank you very much. No, I'm not going to allow him to reposition his own guard player. That's not going to happen, so we'll push the guard to there. I'm going to stay. I would... Nice. KO's gone. Or, yeah. Guard is gone, that's what I said. Guard is gone by KO. That's how that sentence makes sense. Still can't really use my dirty player, but I can probably still foul him. And do some things. Assuming we get a knockdown there, which we didn't. So now this guy's in an okay spot and I can't get an assist there any longer. But we're still going to do these. And I'm keeping very far away and trying to stay safe here. Just in case he does want to make a run for it. I do not want to let that happen, so I'm not over-committing on my offense here. It's risky for me since he's very foul happy right now, and that's possibly not going to change. But it's still an okay position to be in right now, and we do have block dodge here, so he does need a POW. He does set himself up a 3-die again. Oh no, please don't tell me he's gonna block Mark. Or he's going to foul him. Yep, so if he pushes in the middle, that means he's going to foul him. Already stunned him. So now he has 4 assists against him. The foul needs to come by this lineman, though. Well, he does have his bribe left, so do I. He's down to 0 rerolls. None of this is safe. Wow, he's going for a different foul. He's going for my catcher again with his ball carrier. Got through, didn't get caught. He's staying all the way back. I hate this so much. And I have no way of attacking him right now. Still don't have a way of attacking him. And that's just annoying right now. So now I need to start putting pressure on him, but now he's put himself back far enough that we should be able to do that. Thank you very much. That's what I wanted to see. Didn't get through the armor, so I'm not gonna pile on. I'm also keeping him back and safe. That's still something I'm very much in favor of. So, yeah, I'm gonna start to go in aggressive. Yep, it's nice that he notices because I am very careful where I put these guys. Okay, so a little bit of a reasoning behind that. I mean, you all know that, of course. Nothing new here for the most part. So I'm gonna start up to go a bit aggressive here, and we're gonna use these guys just here to see where he goes. So I'm funneling him this way basically right now, assuming he is going for that. He needs to start moving now. I have a player next to his ball carrier that he now won't be able to move. Oh wow, he went with the both down. Okay. So looks like he will either block with his ball carrier or just straight up blitz us there. Yeah, he wants to foul again. That's what this looks like. I don't know why he's... If he would still be playing serious, he definitely could still win. So I do not know why he's doing that. I mean, it's good for us for the most part, because if he doesn't screw up too much, or if we don't screw up too much, this is a win for us. But he is squandering his chances completely. It's a bit sad, unfortunately. It would have been nicer if he would have just kept playing normally. That way he could have still achieved something, but now he's just screwing around, and it's just that I don't really care. There we go. He finally got caught, and he didn't get through the armor anyway, so he rolled a double one, I assume. Yep, double ones or double twos. The only way. And now he's kept his ball carrier next to our guard player, so if I blitz, I will get a 2-die. And I can possibly get 2 tries. Ah, okay, he's trying to position himself a little bit to take something out of that, but I will still get a 2-die. There we go. So now he's down. That's a double one. His first. And let's see. So this is pretty okay. Yeah, he's just gonna stand up. I hope that he will not pow. He needs to be up there to take care of that assist. I would love to do this, but the frenzy is just more important. And I can get 2 frenzy blocks with this. So the value is just much better. And I'm screwing up my own priorities right now, by the way. I'm aware of that. Okay, scatter goes up there. It's just we can take care of this. This is fine. Yeah, just bring these in. Just trying to block him out of this now. And his guard player is off the pitch, so this guy's actually in the most amazing position ever right now. And now I think I'm finally going to abandon this position. Or am I? Yeah, all of these are 1-die blocks. There's not a single 2-die block here. No, no, all of these are fine. Okay, I need 1 right there. This guy can get a 2-die. I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. I think he can hit him here. Because if this guy stands up, there's no way to get rid of the assist that he has. And I'm still keeping him back here, just to be on the safe side. And we can afford to. So let's see what he does. I still don't really get to block much. Not block much. Foul much. Also okay. We can work with that. We don't need this necessarily. And just want to make sure that we can secure the ball for us. Oh, okay, he didn't go for the 2-die. I think this would have been 1. Okay, what do we have? So these positions are fine. This should be... No, these are all 1-die blocks. Okay, so he's got his kicker. Okay, what do I get? Yeah, none of these blocks are good for you, buddy. My guard is just good. That's a turnover. Oh, he KO'd Andy. Bummer. Okay. That's not what we wanted to see. So do I have a player less on the pitch than he does right now? I think we might. No, I KO'd one of his. I think that's still good enough. Yeah, we need to go for this one. because he's got dodge. Okay, so I'm still not gonna pile on. It's still not really worth it, in my opinion, for the most part. But yeah, this is getting a bit ridiculous, since we need to do something. I still can't really reach the ball. That's what I'm trying to change right now. And let's see if we can make that happen. Bring him up to there. Okay, so this is a 1-die. If it works, though, it's a really good 1-die. Oh, why is that? Oh, yeah, he's still there. I could bring him in, but the pickup is the issue. I haven't blitzed yet, either. I could also dodge to reposition, or try to. I think that's the right call. I hope that works out. Let's see. Okay, we make the dodge. I'm still worried about dodging. It's failed often enough. Okay, now I've got a 2-die. There we go. I should have blitzed with him. Could have allowed me to reposition, which now I can't. So, you know what? Nope, not like this. We are going to blitz with him. First of all, you will go right here. Oh, wow. Whoops. I actually completely ignored that. That was not as it was planned. Well, 4+ dodge, at least. So not completely horrible. Yes, let's follow. Good, good, good. Oh, good KO. So now, I still don't think I should pick up the ball, because if we fail, the scatter could be pretty not good. So I'm just gonna bring Thomas over to here, and there we're going to end it. So now I have 3 tackle zones on the ball. Who do I want to score with? There's still... yeah, we want to score with Stefan, if possible, since he's gonna be 1 SVP away from leveling up afterwards. Getting one of the linemen would be nice as well, but we just need the blitzers developed, so I might try to pick up the ball with him, but I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, you're just out of reroll still, buddy. So it's gonna work, or we at least get the chance to attempt the pickup. Should probably phrase it something like that. Okay, let's bring you to here. Next we can blitz. Good enough. Let's see. So what do we get? We did get through the armor, but this is a stun. So even though this is a bit of a risky position to be in, I'm gonna pile on. See if we can get a KO or an injury out of this. We do not. Okay, so now this is starting to... no, let's actually go to here. This is okay. All of these. One right there. Still, just in case I fail the pickup, we need to be prepared and on the safe side. I do want to make this block as well, though. Oh, there's the double skulls that we didn't want to see. But we got a knockdown, so it's okay. Oh. Oh, okay. So I killed one of his guys. Oh, and there was one of... oh, there was the blitzer. Ah, crap. That's a bummer. That's a real bummer. Yeah, you need to be right there. Just to block that guy, and then we can pick up the ball. Nope, no picking up the ball. He also doesn't. Okay, let's see. So we've got this game pretty much on lockdown now. There isn't much you can do. The fouling did yield some results, but not nearly enough that it would have been enough for him. And I stayed safe and careful. And he also just screwed himself completely with the way he played in the second half, unfortunately. It's okay. It happens. But it's... I don't like that attitude necessarily. It's not... I thought he was going to give up, which would have been worse. At least he's communicating, he's staying nice. Yep, and he's doing exactly what I feared he might do. He's trying to kill my killer. Don't, please. He injured him. Ah, come on. Okay, I mean, MNG is bad enough, but I brought this on myself with the piling on. That's what I risked there by doing that, although he could have probably just blocked me down instead. So yeah, not ideal that he's missing next match. I have to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of that. But it's not like I have any control in the matter. There we go, nothing. So all of these. Let's see, I'm gonna try and pick up the ball again. We fail, so there goes my last reroll. Please let it work. Nope. So now next turn I do need to pick up the ball with the thrower so that we're safe. Let's see, yep, and now he's just trying to keep me from scoring here, I feel like, although... No, he would have blitzed somebody else then. Yeah, he's just gonna keep fouling, I don't know. It's a weird match. He just completely... It's good that I'm not salty, that he's not doing enough to us that I really care too much about what he does here, but yeah, it's just... He played a good match in the first half. The second half was... Started off bad. Wow, really? Seriously? Oh, come on. Do I get the intercept? Nope. Of course, now he throws the ball all the way down there. I mean, I'm still gonna win. It's what I would do. But... We'll see. So I'm gonna start with that. He was definitely a nice opponent, so I'm okay with this. We are gonna throw the pass all the way over to there. Because then, for one, he can't intercept. Also, the catcher has catch. Nope, I didn't catch the ball. I have my catch reroll and I didn't roll a 3. Seriously? Bummer. Okay, well, we still win, but not nearly as good as we should. I just played it extremely safe in case he wanted to change. I should have been able to win this, but if I get 4 missed tries to pick up the ball... Isn't much I can do about that. Yeah, okay, got the MVP. Do I get a level up out of this? I don't think so. No, so we've just got 2 missing players out of this, so... And a dead one. Yeah. So we've got our Ogre and our Killer missing next time, and I'm gonna buy the replacement lineman. So yeah, this is where we're going to end today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And my god, what's going on here? And if you want to see me play more Blood Bowl 2, just subscribe if you haven't already. Wow, I haven't said that in a long while. Usually just say stick around. Either way, I screwed this up as always. So just stick around. As always, thanks for watching. I hope that you will tune in next time and have a nice day. Bye.